Hello, everyone. Dr. David here. I am going to talk to you about our experiences with the Brain and Body Foundation and some of the lessons we've learned over the years, whether treating kids with sickle cell disease or kids with autism, cerebral palsy, seizure disorders, Down syndrome, and other genetic conditions. And I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous privilege just to have had the opportunity to have all these different kinds of conditions pass through our center and administer to be able to cater to each of them and administer the right kind of nutrients and supplements and basically learn from them as well. Because quite frankly, we're doing things that pretty much have never really been done before. And I know that sounds really kind of big talking, but yeah, I mean, I've not seen it anywhere else where you actually can give a nutrient to a child with a brain condition, have the parents come back after 2 weeks, note the changes, note the improvements, if any, and then give them another nutrient and another dose. And remember, these are people who have no access to healthcare, pretty much no access. So they're basically just relying on nothing other than maybe native herbal remedies that grandparents may have concocted, or they're just relying on nothing. And so they're left with nothing. And so we are basically able to change the course of their children's lives simply by providing these nutrients for free. Some of them we give up to $500 worth a month, sometimes even more than that, $800. Some are even $1,000 worth of supplements a month. And of course, there's no way we've been able to do that. We would have been able to do that without the help of wonderful organizations and wonderful people like you. So a big thank you to you for all you've done. People in Nigeria, people in Africa, kids in Africa are super grateful. So we're going to be talking in the next couple of minutes and the next couple of videos about the lessons we've learned in our work at the Brain and Body Foundation in Nigeria. So God bless and stay tuned. Bye. All right, lesson one from our work with the Brain and Body Foundation. The younger the child is, the better results we can get from them. And this goes, I mean, we start treating from 6 months. When you pass 6 months, you can start taking the nutrients that we administer. And yeah, we deal with up to 18 years of age. But the younger you are, the better. Why? Because the stem cells in the brain are still active. The child's brain, I mean, there's still that charge of life. There's all those reserves in the brain are still there. So the brain is still trying to figure itself out. It's still pruning away. It's still making new connections. It's still pruning back those connections. So the earlier you can, the better. And this is a notice for parents, for fathers in particular. Many times mothers know or sense that there's something going on, but when they bring it up, the fathers are like, no, it's not a problem. They're just going to grow out of it. Even doctors say it sometimes, and I think that's a big mistake, with all due respect. You don't take chances with a child's brain. If there's something going on wrong, it's better to overreact to it than underreact to it, because that window period is crucial, especially between the ages, especially below the age of 6. Earlier is better, but below the age of 6, that window period, if this child is not responding like they should, if it's in autism below 4, it's best you act on it quickly. Got it? All right, we'll move on to the next lesson. Lesson number 2 from our work with Brain and Body Foundation. Omega-3s are king. And you've got it, of course, you're talking about the right kind of omega-3s, and the ones we use are the Omega RX from Zone Labs. And I gotta tell you, those things have been an absolute game changer. We used to take, when we had a lot of them for free, we'd take them to the National Hospital and to other hospitals and give them out to kids. The parents would come back to us after they're done and talk about what a wonder they did for their kids. And as a matter of fact, that's really what got us started with the Brain and Body Foundation, really in earnest, because it was the omega-3s. We began to see that the omega-3s were working so well in brain conditions. I mean, every brain condition you could think of, it played a role in the health of those kids. And we know that the brain, 60% of the body's dry weight is made up of fats, and a large percentage of that fat are omega-3s. So it is crucial that no matter what, pregnant mother, little child, older adults, they gotta have the good quality omega-3s. And that makes a huge difference. All right, let's move on to lesson number 3. Lesson number 3, probiotics. Woo! I got to tell you, this is another game changer, especially in the field of neurodevelopmental conditions, aka autism, ADD, ADHD, OCD, uh, intellectual disabilities. I got to tell you, that's super important that we understand that probiotics, the good bacteria in your gut, play a huge role in brain development and brain function, not just brain development and brain function, but immune function as well. As you and I know, the immune system affects the entire body. So these are really, really important things that you need to know and need to remember. If you get the right kind of probiotic, it can be a game changer for you, especially in areas like autism, not just areas like autism, but even in adults as well, dementia and so on and so forth. Can be a serious game changer. So pay attention. You need good probiotics, good quality probiotics. So, okay, that's the end of lesson number 3. Thank you.